Welcome, Aries, for your May 2024 reading. Welcome to Snake Tarot. You might be a little confused, but that's okay. I'm going to be changing the name of this channel next month in June. So I just wanted to let you know what the new name is. So when you see it come up on your feed, you know that it's me. Just clearing the energy, raising the vibration. Close your eyes and soak it in. I'm glad that you're here, and we're just going to do a quick shuffle here. This is a general reading, so that means I'm reading for a lot of people. Some messages might really resonate, while some may not, and that's okay. For sure, you will hear some message that can be helpful to you. We have one jumper already, and it is the Nine of Cups. It's a nice card to start off with. Let's see how the rest goes. As I'm tuning into your energies to begin with, I'm seeing that your energy seems to be on the move. Now, May is Taurus energy, has a lot to do with money and earthly matters. I see Aries on the move, doing things. I just seeing the energy moving. So one message I'm getting for you is make sure that you're calculated with your moves. Don't be too aggressive or putting the horse before the cart. Take things step-by-step process to make sure haste isn't making waste. Aries likes to get things done. Not a bad thing. Let's see what we see in the cards here. I will tell you overall what I see, and then we'll break it down. Okay, at the bottom of the deck is the Seven of Cups, and I'm seeing lots of options. So it makes sense with the way you're moving. Maybe you're not taking action, but I feel like a lot of you are taking action because I actually see it. They're showing it to me. But some of you might just be thinking a lot, planning a lot, having ideas. And you know what? When you are thinking, planning, having ideas, and doing it in a focused way, that is moving energy too. Okay, you don't have to be physically moving. Yes, ultimately you eventually need to start moving, but you also are creating movement just by your thoughts. Remember, when you think something, you're automatically creating it in the energy. And it's actually also creating automatically physically in the reality, but you have to catch up with your thought and your belief that it could be here like in a jiffy. So as I look at your spread, I'm seeing a mix of different suits, but there are more wands, which is action cards, and we have a few cups, we have a few pentacles. So cups, you know, where you have your emotions involved, you have your cups are filling, like you are being more fulfilled, and also there's meaning when there are cups. There's pentacles, can do with money or your earthly needs, your basic survival needs. And there are a couple of swords, which can either be difficulties or clarity. Okay, so starting out with the reading, the first three cards are sword, sword, sword. So yikes, bam, right in the beginning. But then you get them out of the way because the rest of the reading, there's no more swords. So whatever is coming difficult right now is going to be the most difficulty that you really experience, that you feel is difficult. Now, swords doesn't have to mean it's difficult. It can just mean also that it's a challenge. So sometimes when you're doing something new, it might feel difficult, but really it's challenging. Know which is which, because if you just feel like you've never done it before, so you're automatically thinking, oh, this is hard or this is difficult, you don't want to be discouraged. It might be that you are just challenged with something new. You don't know what you don't know. You don't know when something's new that you're trying out. So it might just be that, and really not a difficulty, just something that you're learning. We have the Four of Swords, which is needing to take a break. So when I saw your energy on the move, and I feel like it makes sense for you to be on the move. I mean, especially after last month, it was your month. There was a lot of energy moving with the eclipse. But then we had the Mercury retrograde, which took the energy pulling backwards. And now we're just getting out of that. Some people are still having some effects from that. What I'm getting is, for some of you, if it feels like you're hitting walls or things are just not matching up, just step back for a minute, because that means that the energies that have been moving backwards and then going forward again feel like they're still not settled in. So it's kind of taking you, moving you in an uncomfortable way that doesn't feel settled. Just let the energy settle. So in that case, you do want to start just thinking about things, planning things, writing things down. Give yourself time to explore things rather than just getting an idea and jumping right into it. It's always better to let things simmer a little bit before you really take action anyway. But Aries are very action oriented. So, you have to remember sometimes it's good to just step back. But at the base of this, needing to stop and take the break and just let things settle, the difficulty is the Two of Swords. And exactly, this person has a blindfold on their eyes and has swords, so doesn't know, can't really see the future and everything that you need to know to move forward. So when things aren't clear like that and you're just not sure, it is okay just to step back and take a breather for a minute. Don't try to force it some way, anyway, just for the sake of trying to get it done or trying to move forward or feeling like you need to do something. If that inspiration isn't there moving with you, through you, then that's what you want to wait for. You want to do some research. You want to think about it a little more. You want to get a few more ideas to toss around before you just move forward without the clarity that you need that feels right. And another issue that is playing into the energy is this Three of Swords. And this is typically a heartbreak, things not going the way you want them. But in this case, I'm hearing a fear of failure. First of all, I'm getting that you haven't been really inspired or had something that you really had that you wanted to go after, that it felt like this is something I really want. You haven't really had that feeling for some months now. What I'm hearing is since November, it's been kind of like, just coasting along, not really sure, not really feeling inspired one way or another towards one specific thing, having some ideas, but not really going for it, just kind of living it day by day, month by month. You keep thinking of the past and remembering the things that didn't work out. You're feeling excited about something, but at the same time, you're kind of being also a little bit hesitant because you're afraid that this won't work out too. So there's a lot of energy that you're dancing with right now, because I'm seeing the movement, yet I'm seeing you should slow down because you're not clear. And at the same time, I'm seeing as much as you want to move forward, you have this fear, a fear of failure, because you're thinking of the past and you just don't want to replay the past. You don't want to put a bunch of energy into something that's not going to work. And that's why it is important for you to step back and give us some space and some time to really understand what you want and ready to go for it. So what I'm seeing as coming up is this Eight of Pentacles. And this is putting the work into it, but being systematic, being methodical about it. One step at a time, getting your ducks in a row. because this is what you need to do to be successful. And part of you knows when or if, hopefully, these old memories don't keep you from going for it. I keep hearing, let things simmer, but then go for it. Start things step by step by step. There is a fear knowing that if you move forward, things are going to start changing. And that's what I'm seeing right ahead of you, is the 8 of Cups. And this is, you know what? You were living what you were living with this new idea and putting it into action. It's going to take you to a new phase, a new path. And that's why you hesitate, right? Sometimes we feel more comfortable being stuck in what we know, even if it's not exactly what we want. So don't be afraid, because life is about change, progression, getting to a certain phase, and also needing to move on to the next phase. And I'm seeing that, but I'm getting that there's going to be a lot of growth and a lot of reward for you when you do it. And so in the near future, you have the Page of Cups, and that is a message or something coming in, an offer. It's cups. It's going to feel right for you. It's going to be an offer that you're not expecting. But this is not something that you can plan on happening or that you can possibly know that's going to happen, because you need to take the steps and be willing to move forward in order for this unexpected offering to come to you. Again, slow down and step back. Think a little bit more. Do a little bit more research. Don't be afraid of what happened in the past and what might happen now. Today's another day. Now is another year. You're not the same person you were in the past. Everything in the past is what got you to where you are now and helped you to go to this next level. Start taking things step by step. Be ready to continue on with a new phase in your life. And as you do that, something unexpected is going to be offered to you. Now, I'm actually seeing, if you really listen to this guidance and play it right, and really listen to how you feel, and really tap into your intuition and go with what is right, and just take it step by step, this unexpected thing could happen as soon as May. Like, that's fast, okay? Because I'm seeing Aries energy in movement, like I said, and that's probably why. But if you're a little slower, or you hesitate, or you don't follow the guidance, you might stumble a little bit, you might delay things. And I'm seeing that the unexpected offering could happen. Feels like it could definitely happen May, but if you don't work it right, June or August, it seems more likely. Kind of feels like July is possible, but more likely it'll be June or August. So really, it depends on you and what you put into it. Your biggest fear is Page of Pentacles, that you will be presented with money fulfillment, that you will gain momentum in finances and stability in your life from taking action or not taking action. Either way, this is your biggest fear. Your biggest fear is you won't receive the outcome that you really want, which it feels like for a lot of you, it's something financial, some sort of money thing. It could be a career. It could be how you make money. It can be actual money. But it feels like whether you take the steps or you don't take the steps, you're afraid it's not going to happen. So guidance is, whenever this is the fear position, is don't worry, because that fear is just an illusion. It's something you're making up in your head. It's not true. In fact, you will benefit from it if you make the moves. If you follow the path to get it, you will get it. And I am seeing August as a good month for you to see that those finances or that money or that career really kick in. It's just the beginning. The environment around you, how people might be seeing you, is the 10 of Wands. And it looks like carrying burden, but also it's important for you to know that this burden, maybe difficulty, or just seems like you not getting what you want, is because you have been going through a growth period. There's a lot of growth here. But what you can't see is because you're so tied up of the weight of things not going the way that you wanted or as fast as you wanted, you're not seeing that just ahead, what you want is closer than you even know. So don't let what you feel or what has been happening, it feels like you keep looking at the past. And as long as you keep looking at the past, it's really hard for the future to come in. So if you keep looking at the past, you are going to be burdened because things haven't worked out the way you necessarily wanted them in the last few years for some of you. Your hope and your fear is the Four of Wands. And in this case, this could be a marriage card, but I'm getting for most of you, this has to do with stability. You want it, you hope you get it, and at the same time, you're fearing that you won't get it. Again, along with this fear of not getting the finances or the career or the thing that is going to bring in money or related to money or contracts or something like that, feeling fear that you're not going to get that. Same fear of not getting the stability that you want. But again, you have to stop thinking of the past because in the future, these things are here for you. And as long as you keep focusing on the past, they can't be for you here in the present and the future. The outcome is the Seven of Wands. I'm getting the sense that you're going to be so busy doing whatever this thing is that you want to do. You know, you're going to have a lot of things to keep up with, a lot of things to keep in order. But you will learn a lot and you will be able to do it. That rest that you need to take right now, take it because you're going to need all your energy when things start booming. I really feel like whatever it is that you want to create in your life, whether it is a project or get a contract or get a job or something to do to bring in more money or stability or both, that it really can kick into gear this year. It feels like by August that things could be really rolling for you. Remember, the first jumper that we got was the Nine of Cups, and that's everything lined up. You're sitting comfortable and content. Everything is lined up for you. So yes, you're going to have to do some work and you're going to have to keep up with things and figure stuff out, but you're going to have a lot of growth. And the money is going to come in that you want. Remember at the bottom of the deck is the Seven of Cups, which are a lot of options. So be clear about what you want and go for it. I just want to pull you 3 cards just to any clarifying messages, any additional messages that could help you at this point. Okay, let's see what we got here. Oh my goodness, what energies. Okay, well, if anybody can deal with it, Aries can. So the first card I get is, it says politics, but as you can see, it is different faces, an actual human man's face, a mask, and a snake. So you're really going to have to be sharp and know when to bring, not that you're a snake, like you should watch out for the snakes. Okay, you have to pay attention to the kind of people you're dealing with. Again, I was feeling like you really need to pay attention to your business sense and your intuition. Call a spade a spade. If it doesn't feel right, it's probably not right. Don't just go for any offer, but the offer that feels right, because I am getting that you're going to get an offer that feels right. If it doesn't feel right, do not go for it. The next card is the Miser, and you see she's got lots of treasures there, but she's holding on to it, and she is not even happy that she has it all. She's so blocked up by her thoughts that she can't even enjoy the treasures that are ahead of her. So like you keep looking in the past, you're not going to be able to enjoy the next phase and abundance and prosperity and stability that you really have been wanting as long as you keep looking at the past at what didn't work. It's all right in front of you, but to experience it, you got to keep looking forward, not in the past. And the last card is adventure. And yes, go for it. Walk that path. Even if you don't know all the answers, it's okay. Take it step by step by step. Don't put the horse before the cart. Just move in a systematic way. Trust your intuition. Make sure anything that you agree to feels good. Otherwise, don't agree to it. And know that what you want, stability, money, all the benefits that you're seeking are coming in if you do the work, if you pay attention. And I really get that strong indication that August, things will really start kicking into gear for you. Okay, I'm going to draw you one dragon card and one surrender card just to give you some additional guidance. Love the dragon cards. Love the surrender cards. Let's see what the dragon energy is wanting to tell you. And let's see the guidance for what to surrender. Already we know one thing you have to surrender is looking in the past, because that's going to get in the way of this wonderful treasure that you have that is there for you, but you're not seeing it because you're too busy thinking about what hasn't worked in the past and being afraid of failure. Stop looking that way. What you think about and what you focus on is what you create more of, and you do not want that. This is a year that you could really step into a wonderful new phase where you will get the outcome of stability, finances, contracts, business that you have been wanting. Okay, let's see. The surrender card is surrender to inner peace. It's a great card for you, right? Find your peace. Cultivate inner peace on a daily basis. In quiet, meditative moments, focus on the stillness within and enjoy this inner refuge. Others will feel your good vibes too, and your life will flow more easily. Surrender to peace. Take a rest, take a break when you're not sure, when you just don't know what to do. Step back and regroup. Find that inner peace each day so you can make the best decisions as you take steps forward. The dragon. Ooh, the royal blue and gold dragon. Wow, that feels majestic. That's royalty. That's money, honey. Strengthen your stand in your power with wisdom. Awaken to your own majesty. Wear your cloak of power with pride. Now, power animal right here. Call on your royal blue and gold dragon. Put on your cloak and move forward in your power and wisdom. You got this. The energy is here to support you with what you want, but it is up to you to take it the way that is going to help you get it, secure it, and then reap the benefit. I hope that this has been helpful. If you enjoyed this reading, please remember to like this video, share it, make a comment. It does help. And remember, next month it will be Snake Tarot. Have a great May, and I'll see you next month.